Hey y'all, Sam51 here, and welcome back to our Persona 5 role walkthrough. If you don't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and head on out to the library. We need to go ahead and get a new book since we've now finished Zoro the Outlaw.
What would you like?
Hello? Yeah, I'd like to return a book real quick.
Thank you. What would you like?
And I'd like to borrow a book. Let's go ahead and borrow The Alluring Dancer, a passionate story about Carmen. Let's go.
Here.
This one, yes? Okay, be careful with it.
Hmm.
The Alluring Dancer, eh? Sounds interesting. Yes, it does. Now, let's go ahead and travel. We're going to head back over here to Young and Jaya, and we are going to go to the clinic. And we're going to hang out with Takemi. And the reason why is because we went ahead and we got that level 2 in Guts. You need level 2 in Guts in order to be able to advance to rank 2 with Takemi. In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn. Huh. God, I need a nap. Or at least some good old-fashioned caffeine in my system. With what current level of Guts, I can handle the medicine now. You came because you saw my messages, right? Sure, yeah, I want to do the clinical trial. I developed a new medicine. Could you come to the back? Yep, and thanks to the Mandrake of the Death persona, Death Arcana, we can now get some extra points. So, yep, let's hang out with her.
Please head to the exam room.
Will do. Well, I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Here you go. I made various adjustments to the previous drug based on your trial results. Alright, drink it down in one gulp. Ugh. It's both sour and bitter. Oh, and the smell. Yeah, this is not doing well with my... Oh boy, I'm fading again. Your reaction to it is absolutely perfect. You feel a bit dazed, hmm? Yes, I mixed in some special, let's just say components. Okay, let's take your temperature and blood pressure. I'm also going to draw some blood. I also want to perform a few motor skill tests, but those might be too much for you right now. Anyway, since we're in the final stages, I should first stabilize the fundamental formula. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so you are here.
What?
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of an examination. I've told you before, officer, if you want to investigate me, you need to show me a warrant. I'm here because we received a report. I'll need to see a detailed statement of medical expenses and full medical records. I bet you didn't have enough time to hide any incriminating documents, huh? Must be under the orders of the medical chief of staff. Here you go. Huh? This kid here is my only patient today. If you're asking for his medical expenses, I'm guessing I'm under suspicion of improper billing. But without a receipt, I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. What's going on here? You're being manipulated. That report is fictitious. It's nothing but an attempt to harass me. What? Hey you, what are you doing here? You don't seem to be sick. Are you up to something illegal? I mean, I have a bad heart. A bad heart? He's stressed about taking his entrance exams. I have some drugs that help with relaxation. So, is there anything else? As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. Fine. You're infuriating, you know that? But I expect nothing less from the plague. I'm so over this. Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
I think we're gonna get along just fine. It's nothing to worry about. I'm sure it was my former superior who made that false report. You eavesdropped on our conversation the other day, remember? He's just trying to put pressure on me by having the police investigate me and my practice.
By the way,
Anyway, I need to draw some blood. There'll be some mild anemia, but only temporarily. You'll be fine. It's part of our deal, remember? Yeah, I remember. I don't like needles, but sure. I like kids who listen to their superiors. Enjoy your medicine. Thanks, I will. Thanks for that. We've reached rank 2 with death.
Alright.
Let's go. I'm going to draw more blood than usual, since you're healthy and all. Ugh. Only kidding. Okay, please lie down. You can go home once I'm done. Yes, ma'am. Sweet, we got some points for our guts. Thanks for that
Take
scary
care.
clinical trial. Thanks, you take care too, Takemi. Who could that be? Hi, my little guinea pig. You get home safely? You still seem kind of dizzy when you left, so I figured I'd check in. You know how it is. Some patients get sick on their way back home. Oh, I mean, I'm totally fine. Yeah, you sound alright. Guess I've got nothing to worry about. I think you'll be okay, but call me if you start feeling sick. Okay, I'm looking forward to our next clinical trial. Yeah, me too, oddly. Bye, Takemi.
Ah, you're back.
hey,
Yes, I am. About that stuff you got. Well, the city armor, I mean. There's a laundromat next to the bathhouse, right? If we've got spare time, maybe we could wash them. So we can, but that takes time, so we're not going to be washing them. Instead, we're going to go over here and talk to Sojiro. You don't work. You don't eat. Ever heard that phrase before? If you're up for it, why don't you learn how to work here? You know? Why not? Yeah, I'll help you out.
Ha!
So you do get it. Alright, put your stuff down and come back here. It's about time one of the regulars arrives. She's a talkative one.
Well,
Now then, since you're going to be working in my store, I'll need to hammer home the basics. You know what I'm talking about, right? Making coffee. Yup. Glad to see you at least understand that much. This store is not the busiest around, but I'm real particular about how we do things here. And I'll kick you out, no questions asked if you serve a bad cup. You got that? Let me tell you, Sochan's definitely does things right with his coffee. It goes so well with the special curry, I can't help but order the set meal every time. What can I say? Each of my regulars gets an experience personally tailored to them. Can you tell me the key to that wonderful flavor, Sochan? I'd love to make it at home sometime. Sorry, that's a trade secret. You're free to try and guess based on the taste, though. Cheapskate. Keeping secrets from me, even though you know your food's already stolen my heart. How about a nice dessert, then? It's only 300 yen. When you run a shop, you get all sorts of customers. Knowing their personalities is absolutely vital. That's why being in food service is all about. Welcome.
whoa.
You? Hello there. It's been quite a while, Sakura-san. I heard you opened up a shop, so here I am. It wouldn't have hurt to mention it to me, though. Huh, you've got a real nice location here. Right by the station and everything. Your order? No small talk? That's cold. Oh, but this smell sure brings back memories. You're still making that curry, huh? I guess you haven't gotten over her yet. Your order, sir. So pushy. I just stopped in to say hi today, but I'll be back again soon. Bye.
Jeez.
Ugh, I don't know where he caught wind of this place. Yeah, I mean, that guy seems suspicious. I guess you have an eye for some things after all. Anyway, if you have time for questions, you have time to be learning about bean types. You're not going to be of any use to me if you can't pick up on the ABCs sometime soon. Besides, ladies love a guy who knows his coffee. This isn't such a bad deal for you. I want the ladies to love me. If only you were this obedient all the time. Either way, I'm going to teach you right. That way I'll be able to sit back and relax while you work. Oh, that's cool. Finally, breaking the shell a little bit when it comes to Sojiro. But we also got a new ability. Learn the coffee basics. Excuse me. Just let me brew coffee that can slightly restore HP.
Alright.
Which is kind of a little nice and handy if you want to take the time to do that. We're not going to be doing that, so you know it's not too handy for this 100% walkthrough, but it's a a cool thing to do if you want to. But now we can brew coffee at the counter at LeBlanc's. I'm able to brew coffee during the day and after school when the cafe is open, but at night, when the coffee gear is free, is when we can brew it. And technically with this guide as well, we'll be brewing a little bit, just not much at all. Oh, is it time already?
Well,
Let's start closing up. And no slacking off. You got it? Yeah, I got it. Also helps improve, well, we got some of our kindness improved for, helping out Sojiro when he needed help. What would that be? Hey, it's me. Guess this number works. Yeah, what happened to not having a guy's number in your phone? I forgot to ask for your cell number, so I had to dig it out of your papers. A real hassle, let me tell you. Anyway, you done closing up yet? I'm gonna have you handle that from now on, so you better learn now. Seems like you're a quick study, so hope you've got the hang of it. Yep, I got it. Don't forget it. Once you're a little more settled in, I'm gonna have you doing more chores. But man, not sure how I feel about calling up a guy's phone. Ah! It's still the case. Sweet. Anyhow, we'll get the routine ground into you. That way, I might be able to take it easy. Alright, don't stay up too late. Well, try not to stay up too late, but no promises.
Morning! Crowded as ever today, huh?
Yeah, it is pretty crowded.
How do you like being packed in like sardines, city style? I bet you've had enough.
Honestly,
I
kinda.
don't mean to joke around. I just don't know what to do. I get anxious unless I'm doing something, yet here I am suddenly with nothing to do. It's so awful just waiting for the results, isn't it? It's so worrying.
Yeah, it is pretty awful. But I'm sure things are gonna be okay.
You're right. All we can do is believe and wait. Thanks. I feel better after talking.
No problem.
It's not good to be a downer in the morning. Well, let's have a great day today.
Yes, let's have a great day. So what are we gonna do today?
really?
Today we're gonna head back up to the library, and we're just gonna make use of the study booths. This should be, let's see, right on back here. Here's the study corner. So stay in the library. It'll help improve our knowledge. However, it'll also pass the time like everything else. And our knowledge improves even more during bad weather. We might also overhear students talking about us, causing us to lose our focus. So knowledge won't increase as much, but will instead get a little growth of gut on top of, on top of our little growth of knowledge. Sorry about that. gonna be yawning maybe a few more times this episode. I'm on the graveyard shift for work right now. Your knowledge might improve if you study at one of the open tables.
Hey!
There's other people around, but your guts might improve because of it.
Hey!
So, what do you want to do? Study here? Yeah, let's go ahead and study here. Wait, is that guy really gonna sit down and study? Maybe he's more of a serious student than he looks. Whoa, don't stare at him. If your eyes meet, the guy's gonna kill you.
Now then.
Don't worry about the noise around you. Just do your best to concentrate, okay?
Whoa.
Good job not getting discouraged by the bad reputation. That dauntless spirit will take you far in life. Thanks. A little bit of guts.
Man.
There's no way anyone could focus on studying in this environment. Let's change Kamoshida's heart and redeem ourselves. Yes, let's. And let's go ahead and get our boost of knowledge. We're still oblivious, but we're working on it.
Wanna head back?
Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and head on back.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, Sojiro. Now that we're back, actually, let's go ahead and make some coffee ourselves. What do you mean? The Blanc's still open. You shouldn't be messing with this right now. Customers of Blanc will go home after listening in on them, so we need to do that to get him to leave so we can make coffee. Yep, we've had this dialogue before. But anyway, now we're good to siphon coffee, I believe.
Wow.
So, this is where the chief brews his famous coffee. Brewing coffee causes time to pass, but it restores SP, which could be useful.
Hey.
Oh, heck yeah, let's brew some coffee.
Hmm?
You know how to brew coffee. Help yourself to the beans on the shells. I'll show you how each kind of bean is different later. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes.
Whoa.
I love the smell of good coffee.
Yes! Alright.
The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. This coffee has a lot of thought and love behind it, huh? Maybe if you drink it in the metaverse, it'll heal your wounds too. Well, we got two LeBlanc coffee. Looks like the chief's gentlemanly charm's rubbing off on you. Aw, thanks. We are a head-turning after all. Looks like you're doing well. Here, let me have a sip. This aroma, in soft richness. You used Blue Mountain, huh?
Let me explain.
How did you know? And fun fact, we got a little bit of trivia about the Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee beans. It has a unique climate and volcanic soil, which is advantageous to growing their famous high-quality coffee. Undergoes a rigorous inspection process, harvests in small quantities. It's a full aroma and is very rich. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Although, I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you. I'll acknowledge your hard work. Nice, we got some brownie points with Sojiro. You look like a real barista standing at the counter like that. It seems like you're following all the rules and instructions I gave you. I can't believe this kid in front of me is a troublemaker with a criminal record. Well, there's no need to have a lengthy conversation about this. Just keep up with your training. You have the opportunity to learn, so you should take some time for yourself and keep improving.
Nice.
People will treat you with respect if they know you could serve great coffee.
Well then.
I'll keep that in mind, and you're right, we do need to rest. It's been a busy set of days for us after all.
I got a chance to talk to this girl the other day. We had an amazing conversation after I brought up some of the stuff I read about. We're gonna go out somewhere together soon.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself because it happened to go well. Look, knowledge isn't enough. You need proficiency to adapt on the fly. You also need kindness to be accepted, and guts to be honest and direct. Plus charm to draw people to you. The quality of your character says a lot about you, so it's important to better yourself every day.
Really? But it takes so much work. But I'll do it if it means I'll get a girlfriend. I guess I'll start by showering every day. I hear girls prefer a dude who's hygienic.
As certain situations require all of those stats. You train the stats between various activities like we've been doing so far.
This applies to you too.
I know, Morgana. Of course.
You get it. That's a good attitude to have.
Oh yeah, we're already working on it.
Morning!
Is there something over there? Come on, let's go. We're going to be late.
I just remembered.
There's been a lot of dire news lately with the train accident and the volleyball team incident. People are theorizing it's these sudden psychotic breakdowns, but the cause is still unknown. Well, unexplained occurrences like these are commonplace in the world of math.
You!
For instance, Kurusu-san, please look at this. Jeez, I'm mispronouncing my own name. It said you only need a few colors in order to paint so that adjacent colors are clearly separated. Do you know the name of the theorem named after this number? It should be the four-color theorem.
This is it.
Yeah, four-color theorem. Final answer.
Correct!
Woo! I suppose the four-color theorem is common sense. As you can see, any flat image, a map of the world, or anything can be painted using only four colors. Many people have realized this principle based on experience since ancient times. However, it's difficult to prove. It was an unsolved problem for a long time. Oh. Wow, really? Kurusu-kun seems kinda smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Thanks, Morgana. Appreciate the the encouragement. I hope the psychotic breakdowns don't just end up as another unsolved mystery. My heart hurts just thinking about the economic losses this string of incidents has occurred. The world's full of dangers, huh? I guess even the world outside school is no good either. Yep, well, for today... Oh yeah, we never talked to her last time. I mean, we can just go ahead and open up. We've already done that. What you up to? Just having to wait just doesn't jive with me. I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. Yeah, we're gonna go meet with Ryuji and we're gonna hang out with him right now. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey.
We beat Kamoshida and all, but I'm still feeling kind of nervous. I guess I just gotta wait and see what happens.
Hey.
Yo, what do you think about training a bit? We're gonna get rusty if we don't keep ourselves active. Yep, so our bond won't deepen yet, but that is fine. We're still gonna hang out with him during the daytime here.
Wanna get going?
Okay, go get changed. We're gonna do some jogging today. So we'll hang out with him and it'll make it that way next time we hang out. We get closer. Pretty fulfilling workouts. Nice. Feel my bond with Ryuji will grow stronger soon. That's essentially your clue telling you, hey, next time you hang out with them, you will rank up.
See ya!
Yeah, see ya, Ryuji.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, I am. Ooh, crossword puzzle.
Hey, hey!
It's been a while since we've done that. Let's go ahead and play a little bit. Let's see. Hanami. Cherry blank viewing. Oh! It's cherry blossom. Let's see, so B L O S S I got it. Answer's Blossom. Let's go. And for our fun trivia fact of this day, known as a flowery watch in English, Hanami is an old Japanese tradition of viewing the cherry blossoms and enjoying the arrival of spring. The flower mentioned in traditional Japanese poetry actually refers to the plum flower. It's said that cherry blossoms overtook the usage during the Heian era, period. Honestly,
Alright.
I'd love to go ahead and check, watch that flower watching with the
Nice.
cherry blossoms. Oh, I'd love to actually go to Japan and do that. But yeah, we completed our crossword puzzle. Got a little bit smarter as a result of it. And now let's go ahead and hang out with Sojiro some more. You finally interested in coffee brewing? If you'll help, I can teach you. Yeah, let's help out the chief.
Yeah.
Then you clean up. I'm gonna finish preparing the curry.
All right then.
That's it for tomorrow's curry. Hey, how's it going? You getting any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Kinda. Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor for a cup of coffee: grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grind are you supposed to use? Oh, medium fine. Right. Keep up the good work. Now, it doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. I'm not going to forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee, though. Just remember that. Who could this be? Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now? Where? Fine.
Sorry.
Something just came up. We can keep going with the lesson some other time. Oh, is it trouble? What? You worried about me? It's nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone. Oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. It's nice having someone around to help at times like this. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. Yeah, we'll do, Sojiro.
All right.
Rank 3 now. We're really starting to make some progress.
The rest is on you.
Yep, you can count on me, Chief. It's nice that he's slowly opening up to us. Oh, is that, it is. Hey, you get everything closed up? Sorry about earlier. I had to take care of some business. But don't worry, I'll put you to work. We've got lots of time on our hands. Yeah, thank you in advance. Huh, you're awful obedient today. Well, as long as you help out and do your part, I'll treat you fairly. Well, make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed. I got it, don't worry. I won't burn down your coffee shop, it's my house too, after all. What up? He had a change of heart for real, didn't he? It's kinda hard to believe right now. I'm gonna cry if we still get expelled after all this. Honestly, me too. Me too, Ryuji.
Right?
I knew it! I would have been super disappointed if you told me to calm down and wait or something. Oh yeah, you free today? If you got nothing to do, come see me after school. It's not like I got something to say, but I find talking helps calm my nerves. Yeah, we can chat some. Just waiting seems kind of boring. How about we hit the batting cage? There's one right by the supermarket in Yongen, right? It's a trap. Don't do it. We said we're gonna check our phone. We can either hang out with Death, which we're not gonna do today. We'll do that later. Instead, we're gonna hang out with Ryuji, because I mean, he wanted to talk to us and he told us that. I kinda wanna talk today. Well, more like I gotta unload all this crap off my chest. Why don't we grab some ramen, you know, shake things up. I'll take you over to a special shop I know. Sure, I love ramen, let's go. Yeah, let's go out with him. It's kinda far, but the flavor's killer. Getting pumped, dude. It's over in Ogikubo, so let's grab a train over there. And we've now unlocked the next area we can travel to. Ogikubo. It's a quite convenient residential district famous for its ramen. Ooh.
All right.
We can also invite people who enjoy ramen to hang out with us, but we're going through Yuji. Essentially, and you'll unlock more of them as the game goes on, there's a number of hangout spots. Confidants have their own hangout spots, and hanging out there with them will help develop their bonds deeper than it normally would. And you'll learn about them eventually, just as you slowly invite confidants, unlock more areas, or as you read more books and find out about the more hidden areas like that. But yeah, let's make our way over. Ah, I love the feeling of noodles sliding down my throat, sweat dripping over my face. This shit's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know? We used to come all the way out here after practice, and... I guess it's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakaoka around a few times, but for some reason, it don't look like he getting along with the others. Oh, are you worried about him? Yeah, kinda. I've been thinking about what he said. How the whole track team was putting up with Kamoshida's shit. And how I effed it up for all of them. I think he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. There ain't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know that better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads low now, though. I don't want them to ending up like me. Well, but you're doing great. You know what? You're right. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I'd have never met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So, you know what? It's all good. For real, though. It's been a shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. Hanging out with you is so much fun as well, Ryuji. Hit rank 4, and we've got stealth dash now. We're less likely to be found while dashing in the metaverse, which is pretty nice. Means we can be more liberal with our dash ability. I just hope there's something I can do to help those track guys. Though, it'd probably mess them up if I tried to butt in. Probably, but... Oh yeah, we still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it. No slacking off till then, though, okay?
See ya!
Don't worry, I won't slack off at all. Yeah, see ya, Ryuji.
Ah, you're back.
Yes. Yes, I am back, Sojiro. Thank you for noticing. Anyway, you know what? Let's head out. We're gonna go ahead and head to the bathhouse. Get some nice, relaxing time, just soaking in some water. Maybe the relaxing at the bathhouse can help boost your charm.
What do you want to do?
Oh yeah, it's 500 yen? Yeah, we're going in. We want that boost to charm. No herbal remedies today, but it feels so nice to relax in a large bath.
Oh,
It seems like you've really refreshed yourself. I think you've been more handsome now. Ah, thanks.
want to head back?
Come on, we should get home before you get cold. Yeah, thankfully home's super close, so don't really have to worry too much about that. about that temperature change. Anyway, it's Friday. Let's go on ahead and we're gonna go ahead and head on out. There's no school today, thankfully, which is nice. We get a little bit of a reprieve. But let's go hang out with our friendly neighborhood Dr. Takemi. And go ahead and start that next clinical trial. Is that what my phone message is about? Yep. Don't worry, Takemi. Here I am. In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn, huh? Whew. God, I need a nap. At least some good old-fashioned caffeine in the system. You came because you saw my messages, right? Yep, let's do another clinical trial. I refined the medicine from the other day a bit. Could you come to the back? Yeah. Yep, we're gonna hang out with Takemi.
Please head to the exam room.
Heading back there. See you later, Morgana. Here you go. The effects should be instant this time. Huh? I don't feel anything. Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet? Huh. Oh. What? The inside of my mouth is burning and my nose is... Ugh.
Oh.
Oh. There it is. The inhibitory effect is just as I had hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. This is horrible. Oh, that's okay. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold on tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on.
Hello?
Hello, Takemi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. How can I help you? An emergency? Huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Tai Takemi. Ah. Awfully rude, just hanging up on a lady like that. Yeah, was that an emergency?
Oh.
Don't worry about it. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full. But to think they'd accidentally call a general practitioner. Must have been a new paramedic. He seemed to at least know my name, though. You see, I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They call me the Plague, due to a grave medical error I made. Well, what do you mean? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? Honestly, I don't mind at all. You seriously are one strange kid. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. Ugh. Thanks, but... yeah, thanks. Rank 3, and we now have additional healing items in the clinic. Which is nice. And funny that that's called sterilization for the ability.
Hello?
Hello? Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. Huh? One order of teriyaki chicken? You're all good for today. You can go home now. Come again soon, if you're still alive, that is. Just kidding. Oh, I'm sure. Surely this can't kill me.
Take care.
Okay, I will. You take care too, Takemi. Hey, my little guinea pig. I have to talk to you about something. What's up? You haven't told anyone about my drugs, right? Of course not. Okay. I mean, part of the deal is that you're strictly prohibited from sharing anything that happens here, so I guess I'll believe you for now. Feels like I've been getting a lot more patients asking for drugs lately. Wonder where they keep hearing about me. It's really been bugging me. But that's all I wanted to ask, I guess. Okay, see you soon. Yeah, see you soon. The train stopped. It was another one of those psychotic breakdowns? Another minister's resigned? Jeez, what's going on with the world? How stupid do you have to be to commit adultery? They must be nuts, swinging that knife around on a train. There are too many crazy people. Where are all the sane people?
Ah, you're back.
I am. But I'm stepping out again. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, let's see. I want to head this way. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be enjoying our bathhouse trip once again. Just in order to help boost our charm. So, yep, we'll pay the 500 yen fee and head on in. The temperature's just right. Ooh, love it. Not too hot, not too cold. It seems like you've really refreshed yourself. I think you're even more handsome now. Ah, thanks, Morgana. I aim to please.
Wanna head back?
Come on, we should get home before you get cold. Thursday? It's not Thursday, jeez. Saturday the 30th. Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Sure, we're gonna go ahead and read the latest book we picked up, The Alluring Dancer. A passionate story of Carmen. When she danced, men fell upon her feet.
Wow!
It wasn't just her looks, but her beauty, her way of life was also very beautiful. I weren't able to finish it, but...
Hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Honestly, it was pretty efficient.
Morning. The board meeting is the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. It's coming up.
I wonder if Kamoshida really had a change of heart. What if we failed? That's all I've been able to think about.
Honestly, we have to believe. Don't focus on that stuff too much.
We did do what we could. I guess all I can do now is believe. But how strange. I feel a bit better now. Maybe it's because of your composure? We'll be able to avenge Shiho, and you won't get expelled. After break, we'll all be able to laugh together.
Yes, we will. I'm looking forward to it.
That's what I'll believe.
Hi, everyone.
How are you all doing? These days, you're expected to know colloquial English, even its idioms that come from other languages. I want you to forget that you're Japanese during this class, and make yourself believe that you're a foreigner. What's important is becoming someone else. In this day and age, being able to swap your mask depends on the situation. It's a critical talent. How will you fare, Mr. Kurusu? Here's a question.
Let's hear it.
Are you a wonderkind? See if you can work out the answer based on what you know. Oh. Are you a wonderkind? Well, seems to me like we need to work out on what that is so we can answer properly. My German's a little rusty, but I'll give you a hand if I can. First off, the Wunder part probably means... honestly, wonder. Right, wonder. So something wondrous, I guess, or impressive. Next, the kind part. That's probably... honestly, that's child. Let's think about this again. Oh, if the kind in kindergarten refers to all the kids in it, yeah, that's gotta be it. Kind means a child, or at least a young guy in your case. A prodigy.
This is it.
That's correct.
I was asking you if you were a wonder child. In other words, a youth of uncommon talent. But I suppose if you were able to think and adapt so quickly, that proves you certainly must be. Oh, the word talent comes from the Greek talenton, a sum of money referenced in the Bible. The more skilled a servant was, the more coins they would receive from God, and their talent led to wealth. He's pretty smart. I didn't expect that. He might not be too bad.
Nice going.
Great job, you're on a roll. Yes, I am. I'm killing it with all these pop quiz questions. The English word for talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. But the ability to change one's mask, depending on the situation, is surely a talent given to one by God. It's not too far off calling people who can react to things on the spot on TV talents. The talent of changing masks. Does that make us all Wunder Thieves? I don't know, Morgana. Maybe it does. But just waiting seems kind of boring. There's a movie theater in Shibuya, right? You want to go see something? I don't. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be heading over to Shibuya. We're going to be heading over to the underground walkway. And we're actually going to be signing up for a couple jobs. Well, I say a couple jobs, really. It's just one job. Let's see. Here's the part-time magazines.
Oh.
Part-time magazine job, huh? Well, you do need money. There are conditions for applying though, right? You sure you got this? Yep, so part-time jobs pass the time but can also raise money and raise stats. Some jobs do require high stat prerequisites though, and other ones are only available to be worked with certain times of the day or certain days, so you need to make sure you can take them all into account when you're planning this out. Or you can just follow our guide. So, we have right here 777, we have Rafflesia, and we have Ora Noboko, or Beko. Today we're going to be actually picking up the job at 777. A part-time job at a convenience store, huh? Sounds typical for a student. Couldn't hurt to improve your charm by working in customer service. Why don't you apply? Yeah, we're going to apply.
Okay.
Let's call them right now. Hi, this is 777 on Central Street. You're calling about that job opening? Hold on, I'll get the manager. Hey, boss! Hey, thanks for waiting. So you wanted to apply for a part-time job? You're a student, right? I'll plan your schedule around the days that you're available. I'm always in the store, so you can come straight here. I look forward to working with you.
Whoa.
You got the job. Nice going. Yes, I did. So you can check out what days you work your part-time by opening the menu with triangle and checking out your calendar. But we're actually gonna go over to Central Street because we are gonna work that job today, right now. So let's see, we're right here, we're at the end right here. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be heading down here. We're looking for 777. We should be Geez, sorry, I always get lost around here. Did I already pass it? No, we got the antique store. Here it is, 777. It's kind of like a 7-Eleven. We can now quick travel here, which is nice. Welcome! We're having a huge sale on all of our hot food items.
Hey,
That reminds me. Don't you work part-time here? Yep.
what do you want to do?
Oh, we're doing some work, totally. And we can raise our charm by learning how to handle customers. So let's work. Oh, are you the one who applied for the part-time job? I'll call the manager. Please, wait a moment.
Nice to meet you.
You applied for this job, right? We'll be asking you to work the cash register. Please, watch your coworkers to learn the ropes. You can count on me. Alright, I expect you to do your best. Alright, you'll get paid more for days you work especially hard. I love how you can see Morgana in the background right there.
I appreciate it.
Well, good luck.
Wow.
She's good. Just look at that service. We had a lot of customers today. I hope you weren't too overwhelmed. We have a campaign where we give extra points on any day of the month with a 7.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Nanami Shibuya. I guess I'm your senpai. So, did watching me give you an idea of what to do? Oh, perfectly. Woohoo, how promising. In that case, I expect great things of you.
So,
Let me give you one pointer. Remember where the barcodes are. That alone will save you a ton of time. How about I test you while we're on the subject? You know, cow's milk, 777's brand's milk? Can you tell me where the barcode is? Oh, next to the company logo? Yes, that's right. It is indeed next to the company logo. Not bad at all for a newbie. Sorry, I didn't mean to act like a big shot senpai. But it's little bits of knowledge like this that'll help you keep it cool when it counts.
good work today.
Sorry to keep you. I know you're tired. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks.
Hey,
Shibuya Senpai has some great tips. So every month, customers will shop, especially on days that end in a 7. You can improve your charm and earn more money than usual by skillfully handling those customers. Well, good work today. You learned how to be more considerate of others through dealing with customers. Yes, I did.
wanna head back?
You're almost done, right? Let's get your pay and go home. Oh, that's right, we get paid. Ooh, 3,500 yen. Not bad. Let's change and head home. Not bad for a part-time job.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, I am. Not for long, though. It's back to the bathhouse once again. We gotta keep working on that charm. We gotta get it up as quick as we can.
What do you
Yep,
want
we're
to
gonna
do?
spend 500 yen. Head in here. As you can tell, we're kind of really focusing on the charm right now. It'll become apparent soon, you know, why we're focusing on charm. But this hot spring bath feels so relaxing.
Whoa.
Thanks. I am, as always, handsome. Handsomer, in fact, after getting out of the hot tub.
Wanna head back?
Yeah, let's head back.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program's airing today. You want to check out the TV? We can, but no, don't. You don't really need to check out the TV for that. Instead, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading out. And, you know, it's Sunday, so that means we gotta head down to the underground in Shibuya and go ahead and get our, Aojiru. Welcome! Would you like some fresh fruit juice? Since today is Sunday, we also have our Aojiru for sale.
Hi.
This one's going to be a vitality Algiator in order to help make us be a little more proficient.
Man.
You really need to get pumped up and tell yourself it's for your health. Yep, bottoms up. Nice chugging. That's how you do it. Love her just chugging
Nice.
in front of the register right here, so no one else behind us can go until we're done. But hey, got our proficiency up. Which is nice. Yep, next stop we're going to be making is we're going to be heading down to the underground mall, and we're going to be buying some more bionutrients for our plant. So let's see, that's going to be, we'll go straight, and then head a little right, and here we are at the flower shop. Giving someone flowers will always make their day. Care to buy some for a present?
Come in.
Yes, we're going to buy bionutrients. Oh, no. We are not going to buy 11. Jeez. No, we're only going to buy 3. So we'll go ahead and get those 3 right now. 3,600. Thank you for your purchase. And now we're going to head back up to the convenience store, actually. And we're going to work our part-time job to wrap up the daytime for today as well. Welcome. We're having a huge sale on all of our hot food items.
What do you want to do?
Oh, we're working.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you're coming in today? That'd be so helpful. Yeah, it sounds like you're all busy for some reason. I guess it's Sunday.
Whoa!
What the heck? I didn't know you worked here. This is kind of exciting. Alright, I'll see you when I'm ready to pay. Sure. Do their convenience stores have merch? They do. Look, Rouge is wearing a 777 shirt. Or jacket. That's hilarious. Ramen is the way to go when you're hungry, am I right? I'm all about the carbs. Thanks, man. Keep it up.
Hey.
Good work out there. You got to learn how to be considerate of others through dealing with customers. Yes, I did. Just push up my glasses since I'm so happy with myself.
Want to head back?
Yeah, let's just get paid first and we'll head it back. 500 yen, nice. Yeah, let's change and then head on home.
Hey.
Tomorrow's the board meeting. Don't worry, I'm sure the change of heart worked. I hope so. The board meeting's tomorrow, right? We're gonna get expelled if Kamoshida doesn't have a change of heart by then. Well, I mean, we did all we could. There's not much else we can do. Either way, I'm not going to lose hope. You're right. It's a little too early to be giving up now. I guess we're gonna find out one way or the other tomorrow. We just gotta brace ourselves for all the possibilities.
I'm sorry I can't offer more reassurance, but he should have the change of heart.
I think so as well.
Let's just believe in that while we wait for tomorrow.
Yep. All we can do is wait.
Well then.
No, Morgana, we're not going to go to the shopping. Instead, we're going to be heading... Can you guess it? Where we're heading this evening? That's right, we're heading back to the bathhouse. But before that, actually, we are running pretty far into the episode. So we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, and we'll pick off next time. Going to the bathhouse, and then seeing if Kamoshida ends up having his change of heart. Did quite a bit today. We finally got our first part-time job, went ahead and worked at that a couple of times, and we made some decent progress in multiple confidants, both Sojiro, Takemi, and with Ryuji. So, all in all, a very great about week of game time. But anyway, as always, I'm Sam1. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch all of y'all next time. Bye!